Before you enter any trade, ask yourself one simple question. Is there enough opportunity left to make this trade worthwhile? That question has saved me from chasing more trades than any indicator ever has. One of the tools I use to help answer that question is triple band VWAP. If you've never used it before, don't worry, it's much simpler than it sounds. VWAP stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. Think of it as today's average trading price. It gives us a reference point for where the stock has spent most of the trading session. It displays three bands: a low band, a middle band, and a high band. The middle band represents today's average price. Think of the three bands as reference points. The lower band helps us quickly judge whether the current price is trading near the lower part of today's range. The upper band helps us see where price is trading in the upper part of that range. That perspective helps us estimate how much opportunity may still remain before making a decision. That's where the real value of this method resides. It helps you estimate where the current price sits within today's trading range. Here at Chart Whisperer, we don't use triple band VWAP to tell us what price will do next. We use it to help see and understand if there is enough opportunity in this setup for me to make a profitable trade. Let's look at an example. Suppose I'm thinking about buying a stock. The first thing I do is compare the current price to the VWAP bands. If the stock is already trading near the high VWAP band, I know a large part of the move may have already taken place. Could it continue higher? Of course it might, but it's best to look for trades that offer more room for profit. As a general rule, we're looking for the potential to make at least $1 per share before deciding to enter a trade. If you only see 30 or 40 cents of possible movement, it may be best to decide the opportunity isn't attractive enough and simply wait for a better setup. Now let's look at a different situation. Suppose the stock has pulled back and has gotten closer to the low VWAP band. That doesn't automatically mean it's time to buy. It simply tells us the stock is trading closer to the lower end of the day's range than it was before. And that is where and why we begin paying closer attention and look for signs. Are buyers beginning to step in? Is volume improving? Are the candles beginning to show strength? If the chart shows and confirms yes, we now have a few things working in our favor. We have evidence that buyers are beginning to step in and may be taking control, and we have plenty of room for profit as the trade develops. That's how and why we use the triple band VWAP. It helps estimate whether enough opportunity exists before we decide to enter into a trade. Triple band VWAP is available in TradingView. It's the charting platform we use because it gives us the tools we need to clearly analyze price. You'll find a link to TradingView in the description below. The next time you're thinking about entering a trade, don't begin by asking yourself whether or not you should buy. Instead, ask yourself if there is enough opportunity or profit potential in this setup to make this trade worthwhile. Triple band VWAP helps us estimate how much opportunity may still remain. The chart then provides us with the evidence we need to decide whether or not the trade is worth taking.